Apparently, Kady had been picked up from the airport by a boyfriend.
Sit down.
Sorry. Some of the islanders, I'm not going to name names, Kady. Scott and Abby was extremely fake. Princess, can you kiss me on the mouth? Shut up, idiot. Cool.
Hello and welcome back to See It Off, the show with strong questions and even stronger drinks. Today we're here with the one and only Messy Mitch. Yeah! Messy, Messy,
Messy, Messy.
I can't believe you're here.
I can't.
I have watched you for 2 months.
That's so weird. On the TV, yeah, I hope.
Yeah, that as well. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm very good.
Happy to be free?
Yes, so happy to be free.
Like, happy that no one's filming you 24/7 apart from right now?
I mean, other than right now and in the streets when people are walking past with the phones on the chest.
Stop.
Like, yeah, seriously.
Are
like,
they doing that?
I'll show you, like, they get the phones out and they go like that. They walk past like that.
I said to you earlier, and I'll say it myself, you were my favourite contestant.
Yes.
Just because without you, it was, you know, it was good, but you were just chaos.
Icing on the cake. My one-liners were great.
They were.
You didn't see the best ones.
Really? Should have watched After Sun.
I don't think it had made it onto After Sun.
Oh, that bad?
They were pretty bad and they were very northern and rough and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, some of them, and I can't actually remember them too much, so don't ask because I don't really know. But they were better than Scott's. They were better than yours, Scott. Shut up, idiot.
Oh, sit down, Mitch, sit down.
They wouldn't let me.
No, they're not.
Do you know what it was with that? It was like, they go, say your speech and then we'll tell you to sit down. I sat down, left it as that. They would not let me sit down. So there was like a brief moment of silence before I did that.
Right, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm waiting to get called to sit down. I didn't get called to sit down, so I thought, let's just stir the pot a bit more, you know, just make it a bit worse.
Anyway, we're here on See It Off, from Love Island to See It Off.
Going up in the world.
Thank you. So the way this works is I ask you a question, you take a drink, have a think about it, then you answer.
Brilliant.
That's the most easiest I've ever said that. Thank God.
The most easiest. Well done.
You're exactly as I expected you to be. Pain in the arse. No, I'm joking. Right, okay, so Stella.
What a fantastic lager to have.
Good luck, Ella B later. No, I'm joking.
Oh, chill.
Sorry.
This is awful.
I was going to say you strike me as someone who'd work in a pub, but you were an electrician.
Brilliant. I was a gas engineer. Look at that. That is outrageously bad.
Do you think your time on Love Island accurately describes you as a person? Did you come across us as you thought you would?
Do I drink now?
You haven't watched it before, have you?
Yeah. No. I'll be honest, I looked a lot worse. Do I need to keep drinking?
Oh no,
You keep drinking.
I'm listening.
I'm going to drink again.
Okay. Oh.
Thing is, I've just had loads of carbonara and pizza, so if you want that back on your... Fine.
We liked it. Never mind. Oh my gosh.
What was the question?
Where am I?
Yeah,
Do you
so-
think you came across as you thought you would?
I'll be honest, I see it like I got made to be a potential bully when I wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, I will never argue with a brick wall. I will always retaliate, and which I've done in early interviews. In certain scenarios with certain people, they'd only show me going mad. So I look like the bad guy when
Right.
don't get me wrong, like I am messy and I have done the things I've done, but I did them for a reason.
The whole thing just flabbergasts me. It's a lot to take. I could never do it.
It's good TV. It was 80% accurate. There were some bits that which they got shown. As much as people want to go on, you need to be, and you go through psych.
Do you?
You go through, God yeah, they are properly prepared for this.
Oh, wow.
Not anyone can get on.
This is your favourite, so I've heard.
Yes,
on the
Hennessy is my
grapevine.
favourite,
Hennessy. Would you like it with a mixer or on its own?
Yes. We'll just have a shot, it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Mitch.
I may regret this very soon. I'm driving, by the way.
No, I've heard on the grapevine that you're going to Kent.
I am in Kent. I'm in Kent with my lovely Ella.
What was your best and worst day in the villa? Tell Auntie Becky. How it is.
Shot. Need to touch the table. Oh, look at you, you know what you do.
I know.
It's like drinking deodorant. My best day was, for sure, Mum and Dad coming back.
Oh.
Coming back, they never left, but, you know, coming into the villa. Yes.
They have risen? Oh my God.
How did this happen? My dad's like a very hard northern guy.
Yeah.
And he's never, in my life of 27 years, he's never cried.
No way.
Never cried. We've had about 10 dogs have all died, obviously of old age. We're not just... Anyway, and it's like big things like that, and I've never seen him cry. My dad actually cried because
no way.
that's the longest I've ever gone in my life without outside world contact.
Yeah.
And they've seen me on TV, but I've not seen them, and they came, and it was a bit overwhelming. And you know what it was? We were there for such a short amount of time. As soon as they left, I was like, no, I want to go with you.
They're probably hearing about you all the time back home, right?
Yeah, so they're handling like, when I were in there, I came out to a lot of hate initially.
Really?
Yes.
I thought by that point everyone was like,
no.
we
So
love
I think
Mitch.
like, yeah, so obviously when I had a chat with Jess and a chat with lads and I had my little finale speech that no one's ever done, they've been told. So I've left my mark on that one.
You didn't get told to do that?
No.
Okay, because I've heard that, Mitch got told to do that.
No. One of the Villa producers came up to me and went, do you want to have a quick chat with lads?
Perfect.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so we normally how it goes is we just sit down and we just have a chat around that. I stood up and I went, no, I want to tell you individually how much I love you. And then I went, I'm going to grab Jess and I'm going to, because Jess, like...
I love Jess.
She's my girl best mate. Her and Ella get on like a house on fire, they really do.
What is your worst day in the villa? God.
It weren't even the worst day, it was probably them 2 to 3 weeks.
Weeks?
I
No,
was
I'm
single.
sorry.
I was single. The 2 to 3 weeks I was single, it got to a point where I got to a certain day and I took my mic off and got in the pool and said to Zach, I'm prepared to go home soon.
No way.
Seriously.
Well, because you just thought like, what am I doing?
Do you know what it was? Obviously me and Molly had something for about 4 days. And after that we'd been good mates. But after that and how I moved and how it got portrayed, girls like had the ick when they came in. So girls were like, nah, I don't want to get to know Mitch.
Really?
It did 100%. Like girls would come in and be like, yeah, I kind of want to get to know Mitch. So I was like on the back foot. I could have certainly gone home that day.
Really?
I think so. Like,
imagine though, because like you were like, you
do you know why
coasted
it
through the
was?
series.
Yeah, do you know what? Every time I got to dump it, it was like least favourite, bottom 3 or stuff like that. I was just sat there like, why am I not in that?
Really?
Yeah.
Your worst was 2 weeks.
No, so it were a build-up of every night, Mitch, why don't you go talk to the... And because bear in mind, for the first week, friend-zoned every girl but Molly,
Yes.
I'm fine at losing battle here. So when I went out every night, they were like, why don't you get to know these? My friends want to get to them. And I was like, nah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, how I would ever turn around a friendship place I was in, impossible.
I feel like that was portrayed with you and Jess, yeah?
Yes, obviously.
Did they ask you to talk to her?
Yes, and I didn't want to. So they probably asked Jess to talk to me.
Right.
And Jess obviously did like me at the time, and I pied Jess off twice at the start. And then I came running back.
Oh, Jess.
I came running back, and then Jess, in the end, turned out to be my best mate. Like,
Yeah.
Do you know what Jess is
There's
like?
a connection there in a friendship way. So.
Yeah, God, yeah. Like Jess is great.
Our new sponsor, woo! Vita Coco! Kissy kissy, we're making a cocktail. One thing about Vita Coco is you can make cocktails out of it, which is why they've sponsored the show, because they love me having
And
a few
you
drinks.
can be very hydrated. This is actually the best drink for hangovers.
Shut up.
I swear to God, it's the best drink for hangovers.
My viewers are always hungover, so this is great. More potassium than a banana.
More vitamin C than an orange.
Could you take anything into the villa?
No, I can't take contraband in now. That's the right word though, isn't it?
Right, how am I making this cocktail with Vita Coco? We need BambinoBecky, where is she? She's back up there, that
I'll get
girl. That's modelled off of me actually, Mitch.
Is it?
No.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
Apart from that, everything's exactly the same. Arse included.
Damn, that cost an arm and leg.
In goes the orange and passion fruit. Bit of RD's Litty Liquor. Small man, no, I love it.
Do you know what that looks like? A big vape. Doesn't it?
Speaking of vapes, did anyone vape in the villa? I feel like I'm on some sort of health kick now that I'm drinking Vita Coco, compared to my Budweisers and Stellas.
I can't believe you drink Stellas, by the way.
Not me either.
That's insane.
It's a shame. Oh, I feel like I'm at all bar one. Oh.
There's no cream in that, but it tastes creamy.
Like pina coladas.
It is a bit like a pina colada, yeah.
You like pina coladas?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I'm going to have to take myself away for a second because I've got a special guest.
Ooh! I've watched the show, so I know exactly what's happening.
No, this is new actually, Mitch.
Oh, is it?
This is new. This is a real coconut.
Oh, is it?
This is the Vita Coconut of truth.
Okay.
So if you could please hold this, because
Yes.
everyone who holds this tells me the truth and nothing but the truth.
This is a real coconut.
Yeah, man.
It actually is.
Who was the messiest?
Scott. He didn't make his bed for about 3 weeks towards the end. I think he'd just given up. He's always wearing shoes on the bed.
Oh.
Thing is though, he would wear them on the end of the bed on the wood, but he'd still do it.
Still wearing them. Biggest knobhead.
Messy Mitch.
Oh, I won't.
I'll take this one.
I won't lie. Zach and Molly did say that, but in a good way. Who had the worst trim?
Fuck, this is a really tough one.
This is probably worse than like a mean question.
I don't want to out anyone out, but I'm trying to think of the people that came and went. I don't know his name. Can I have a look at my phone?
Was he a producer?
No, Zach from Casa. Do I type that in? Zach from Casa. Oh yeah. Zach Ashford. You seem like a nice guy, but I think your hair's crap.
What? Is that not the same as like Sammy said?
I'm not going to talk bad about Sammy.
Who's most likely to break up?
So
the
people that are most likely to break up have broken up. Leah and Montel have broken up. Ellen and Catherine have broken up. Kady and Uzi have broken up. Whether that were my fault or not, they still have. They still have. So.
Oh blimey!
Everyone else, the other four couples, obviously.
Pretty strong.
They're not breaking up anytime soon. This is so heavy.
Sorry, you can just put it down, but just you have to keep like contact with it, please. Thank you. Who was the funniest Love Islander?
Me or Whitney?
Did Whitney know she was funny?
No, I think Whitney were very humble. Whitney, like, you know, it's giving. Like, when she said, like, even she said once, and I saw it on the graph, she went, it's giving mutual. Whitney's energy is unmatched. She's got really good banter. She's really sound. Like, she'd always have the best. She had better one-liners than anyone there, like, at the right time.
Who was the most different off camera? Then I'll leave you to it.
Obviously, it was Molly, but only because, like, other islanders have been saying she was acting and stuff like that. It wasn't. Molly was different off camera because it was.
Thank you.
Forgot about that. Nearly started lying then. Yeah. No one not sure. God, this is really getting the truth out of me. It was Molly because all day is intense, and when you're off camera with lunchtime and stuff like that, Molly'd take herself away and she'd chill in the pool and do her own thing.
100%, yeah.
And that's normal, but some of the islanders, I'm not going to name names, Kady, had said that she was acting, and it's like, it's not.
I can't believe she said that. And she went on my friend's podcast and said that, and they were sat there going, thank you for being honest, Mitch. We'll take that coconut back. You can lie to me now. Lie to me.
It's all a blur. It's all a blur. I don't know what I've just said. Oh God, I've got to finish this.
Did you not find it hard, like, drinking one, like, tiny little thing of alcohol?
To be fair to you, they were bigger than them and they were full to the brim. So they were like, it might have been like a glass and a half.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So the white wine were nice, the rosé were ruthless, it was crap. But the red wine was like, if you wanted to feel a bit of a buzz, the red wine would get you there, but the acid reflux were mental. I sound like Barry White after.
It's gin o'clock, Jaffa Cake gin.
Are you sponsored by them?
No.
So why are you doing it?
Would you like a mixer?
We'll do a small shot.
Cheers. We saw at the reunion that Abby had a lot to say.
Oh, what is that?
Do you think it was an overreaction, and have you spoken off camera since?
That's getting worse. Oh my.
Answer my question.
Oh, that's horrible. Okay, so this is where we're going to repeat the question, please.
Abby had a lot to say at the reunion.
Yes.
Do you think it was an overreaction, and have you spoken since off camera?
I have not spoken. To be fair to you, Abby's one-liner of getting gaslit by a gas engineer.
Kept you up.
Amazing.
Well, do you know what?
It was. Do you know what it was?
Yeah.
It was really good.
But she was sitting on it. You could tell she was thinking. She was thinking.
Abby was waiting. Abby all day looking in the mirror like gaslit by a gas engineer, gaslit by a gas engineer.
Imagine if she said, "I've been gas engined by a gas lighter."
Don't get me wrong. It's a good bar. Was it off the top of her head?
No.
Incorrect. Not at all. She pre-rehearsed that, and it was a good one-liner. I'm humble enough to know. I couldn't respond to that because I had no ammo on it. I just was like, what? Yeah. Obviously, I do respect Abby as a person. She's a lovely girl. I obviously could have handled the situation with her better. There's no smoke without fire. Abby also got involved. It wasn't just me on her. Yeah, it was just a weird one. Like, why is this getting brought up now? We've not been coupled up for 3 weeks. I don't know why it was brought up. If he was to leave a statement, it worked because, like I say, getting gaslit by a gas engineer was an amazing line. I did tell her off camera that was really good.
Thing about Uncle James coming in here is all my viewers think he's a DILF. Could you tell me if he is or not?
Is this an every episode thing now?
Oh.
A DILF? You have a child?
No.
This doesn't make sense.
So
You're 22?
Yeah, I know.
Shit, you're at least 30.
Okay. Wish I could control this part. Oh.
Ah. Spill the tea.
So I put on my Instagram, hello friends of the YouTube channel. Could you ask me some gossip that you'd like to know about a certain island? Oh, and we can have a look now. So beef off cameras, exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
I'll be honest, it was mainly just me hissing Zach off.
Really?
Yeah, so a lot of stuff didn't get... There were only a couple of arguments.
Okay.
Like the main argument the first week when me and Zach had that tiff in there, I once pissed Zach off loads. I said, didn't say anything stupid, but I was just being an idiot. And like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's like, if you catch someone on a bad day, they're gonna react badly. So
was there like a lot of arguments off cameras?
Kady and Whitney initially really didn't get on.
I'm sorry, but they are either ends of the spectrum, aren't they? Let's be honest. Like, Kady, say what you want, but Whitney just says it how it is. And I feel like Kady kind of dances around it a little bit.
That's what upsets me about Kady. You know what, I'll still say...
She seems nice, but...
No, Kady is nice. She's really nice. So when I came out and saw Kady going in on me, I wasn't going to do any of these.
But you were gutted though, right?
Yeah, big
you were
time.
Like, what have I done?
Super fan, the fake, like, I can't even remember the other things she was saying. She went in on me, she went in on Scott, but we'd meet up and she'd be like, oh, don't worry about it, just get... And her response to what she's saying is, I get asked questions. Literally, if Kady didn't do that stuff, I wouldn't have gone in on her, but I don't understand what she's doing.
Oh, man,
what a cutie pie.
You're giggling there, look.
Ah, look at that with the tongue and everything.
Got the giggles. For me, it's not an extra. Okay, so you give me a word and I go through my text and read out the text. So you could say a terrible word.
Sex.
And after sex. Oh.
Let's do it.
James Park. Monday the 3rd of July.
Let's have sex. No?
Sex, question mark? No, I'm kidding. No,
He's nervous.
he said, happy Pride Month. No man times women's sex allowed. Gay only. That's Uncle James, everyone. Thank you for that. Did I hear you saying that there was a certain man living in Kady's house? Is that true?
A boyfriend.
Stop! Is that true?
What I've heard, the ammo I've got of what I've heard, what Kady's told the girls, not a girl, what Kady's told the girls is that information. Apparently, Kady had been picked up from the airport by a boyfriend. Don't know if that's true. That's the one where I'm not certain on.
God help us, cheers.
But like, let me do this and then this is a big shot, by the way.
I know.
Oh God. No one deserves death threats or bad hate and stuff like that. So whether I called Kady out or not, don't give a hate, because I don't want that. No. I don't want people like, yeah, you know what, you caught out your fate, this and that.
Well, I heard what Mitch said. Yeah, no, exactly.
My response on these interviews and podcasts are solely to go at Kady. So anyone that supports me, I don't want you to start giving hate to Kady, because that's the last thing I want. I still respect Kady as a person. She is, as much as she's given me a hard time and stuff, a really nice person, so stop doing it.
Vita Coco pressed edition. 2.5 million coconuts are cracked a day for Vita Coco. And what I'm saying is crack on. Crack on, and also just believe in yourself.
Have you ever seen a coconut fall from a tree?
Why?
That was just a question. Why are you saying why?
I thought it was a joke.
No, I'm asking, have you ever seen a coconut fall from a tree?
No.
I don't think they fall. I think people pull them off. Wow. From the tree.
I'll come straight out with it. Did anyone have sex in the villa?
That's a great drink. I didn't have sex in the villa. That is all I'll say.
You didn't?
No.
Did you not?
No.
Did you get a little bit stressed out about that?
Do you know what it was? It's like
2 months,
when
Mitch.
you kind of get in the mood of it, you look up and there's a camera looking down and you're like, moment's gone.
Did you hear anything?
You're gonna have to be another 2 rounds of this before you think I'm gonna spill the tea on this.
Mitch, I thought we were best friends. That's so annoying.
You thought wrong.
Vita Coco and vodka, because you can mix those together. And the one thing about that is it would taste great.
You're putting that in first. That's weird.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
I'm just gonna do it normally.
Woohoo! We all know you as Messy Mitch.
Yes.
Do you like that name?
Yes.
You do?
I do, yeah.
I think it's a good name. I think you can't go wrong from here. Everyone's like, oh, it's just Messy Mitch.
Literally.
Anyway, so we all know you as Messy Mitch, but the word fake Mitch has been thrown around. Who do you think the fakest islander? was?
Islander.
Stop!
Ireland. There's two. Kady was fake because I am almost certain she has a boyfriend. I think Scott and Abby was extremely fake.
Really? Just
God,
because
yeah.
they were the last
I think
step?
Abby cared. Abby did like Scott, but I think Scott may have liked her, but realised that his time was coming to an end in the villa and just thought, I'll run this one through. I think Scott and Catherine was real. Scott and Abby was not real.
Really?
No, God, no, he wasn't. And I was just saying, because like even like people like, oh, the knobhead come up, we're seeing what everyone's thinking. Everything I said there, which got cut down, everyone else are thinking.
And at the Grafties, were you actually like on bad terms with Abby and Scott? Yeah. Goodbye.
As stupid as it sounds, is I lived in that villa for 8 weeks.
Mental.
And I knew how Scott felt about Abby, and as much as he was attracted, he wasn't interested in pursuing things with her, and he kept dragging it on. And I got to the point where I thought, as bad as it sounds, I not exactly feel sorry, but I just feel for Abby in this situation, because Abby, I feel like, did care about Scott, but Scott didn't care about Abby so much. So he was dragging it on. I think Abby's feelings were potentially growing towards Scott's, while Scott's was staying the same. And I got to the point where I was like, Scott, just, and all the boys, Sammy and Ty was on him. We was in the bedroom, whether it got filmed or not, and we were going in on him like, stop dragging it on with Abby. This is a joke now.
Really?
Like, yeah,
that was said?
Yeah, like we were
Blimey.
all like, stop. And he'd tell us one thing and then say another thing. Like when I said, you said to Abby it was forced, he was like, yeah, I've told her that. And then Abby turned to Scott and went, no, you didn't.
Did you have conversations about who was going to win?
Yeah, so obviously Ty and Ella, I do think Ty and Ella are right now the most compatible out of everyone.
100%, yeah. Well, Zach and Molly, I do love them.
Do you know what, Zach and Molly, this is really hard.
Yeah.
Because them 4 relationships that finished 4th, 3rd, 2nd and 1st.
All of them are great.
All of them are really good, so
Yeah.
it's hard to say. But I think the argument Ty had with Ella just before, I said
fumbled it.
I said in the bedroom when you fumbled the bag, Ty. And he went, do you reckon? I went, yeah.
What was the worst argument that happened off camera? Cheers.
Oh, great. I haven't drank it yet. I'm coughing.
It's horrendous, isn't it?
That's actually really nice. Ty and Ella's argument after the Casa Amor one.
What was it about off camera? Stop.
I won't go into too much details because I love Ty and Ella, but them two had a pretty beefy argument.
Did they?
Yeah, I think you saw the gist of it, but it went on for a while.
I also have to preface what's on my forehead.
Yeah, odds on 3. If you lose, you have to sellotape somehow this to your forehead and do your whole interview with Mitch.
Cap on your forehead?
Well, Zach challenged me to a game of odds, which I heard was a big thing in the villa.
Yeah, so odds on were a massive thing. Like,
could you tell me some stories from odds? Because I can now
so I'm going to tell you
from my skull.
It's not left your face. I'm going to tell you 2, and I'm going to sing it to you. So my odds that Zach gave me was a song. I had to sing this to Abby when she came in. You know Mysterious Girl? Like, whoa, 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 mysterious girl, come back from Casa Amor. Zach had to say to Molly, which I got him, when Molly walked up to the bed, I'll rehearse this because this wasn't me, this was Zach. Zach had to say, Princess, can you kiss me on the mouth? Kiss me on the mouth, yum, 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 yum. Zach had to do that to Molly. Zach is a road man. Zach is a badass, like, and he had to do that to Molly. Molly were like, yeah, that's definitely odds. Odds on, you'd post a photo on your story like this. I'm just gonna fierce and go, party rock, guys. Party rock, guys. Party rock, guys.
Yeah, to be fair, I'd probably post that. Anyway, so that's totally fine. 1 to 5.
No, I'm changing it. Don't drink and drive, guys.
You see what happened to my face?
Hashtag, but I do. Or I make you a shot glass or something. That, and that. All 5 shots in the glass.
Guys, I don't condone drink driving. You never know what might happen. We should do the drink. 3, 2, 1.
2. Right, so I'm just gonna... Bit of that, I own this show.
Hey, sit down.
Sorry.
Has anyone ever told you you're a fucking knobhead?
I've never heard that come out.
That's the king right here. That's the king right here.
I'm gonna try it though.
Go on.
That's actually nice.
Tastes like Ribena. If you could do your time in the villa again, who would you not want to enter the villa?
Wowzers.
I know, it's tough, isn't it? Tough at the top.
That's a really tough question. I'm happy with everyone that came into the villa. I generally thought everyone came at the right time and left at the right time.
George.
I fuck with George. Do you know what? George shouldn't have gone so early.
Catherine.
Love Catherine. Go on, keep throwing it. Catherine were great. Catherine and Whitney were the reason why I'm called Messy Mitch.
Tina.
Who the fuck's Tina?
Tink.
Tink. This better be shown, because Tink's coming for you. Maybe Tink shouldn't have came in because Leah and Mons might have survived a bit longer.
Oh, we've come to the final straw. Pour anything we want into this glass for each other, and they have to drink it. Happy final straw!
Oh, so I get to do this to you?
Yeah.
So firstly, I'm going to start off with Vita Coco. Oh, okay, brilliant.
Oh, Vita Coco.
See, if you're going to go and smoke, so am I. What are you doing?
Nothing. Did the right person win Love Island 2023?
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's hell in there.
The right couple did win at the time. I think
At the
they was
time?
the strongest at the time.
What is the at the time meaning?
So I feel like at the time, Jess and Sammy was the strongest couple. Jess and Sammy will last, but I still have more confidence in Ty and Ella. Nominate someone to come on your show.
Yes, come on my show.
Uzi.
Oh!
No, if you can get Ty. If you can get
Ty and
Ty.
Ella, maybe?
Yeah, Ty and Ella like the same energy, so Ty and Ella, get Ty and Ella. I want Ty and Ella to come in here.
Do they drink?
Fuck yeah. Cool.
Mitchell, I think we've had too much to drink. Get at me, pub.
Okay.